Hey everyone, this is Rob from RobbyRasReviews. Thanks for checking out this review today. Today we're going to talk about the new AKA Solace. That is a new blend from AKA Cigars. It's a Connecticut wrapper. It's actually a four-year aged Connecticut, Ecuadorian Connecticut. The binder's 4-year aged Honduran Criollo. Filler is 4- and 5-year aged triple filler of Dominican and Honduran tobaccos. I just pulled that from the AKA website. I couldn't memorize it, so I cheated. But yeah, this is their new blend, just released at IPCPR 2012, so about 3 weeks ago, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the Bliss this morning. This is the Petite Corona. It's 4.5 by 44. I've actually had the AKA Respect in this size, and it smoked for about 45 minutes, so I'm expecting probably about the same from this one. This is the third blend from AKA. They've also got the AKA Hybrid, which is more of a medium. Keep twisting my hat here. And the AKA Respect, which is more of a full body. And this is more of a mild to medium to complement their lineup. I actually have been able to had the unique opportunity to smoke some of the samples during the process of deciding on this blend. Jay Lundy, the owner of AKA Cigars, was nice enough to include me in that process. So it was actually very cool to get a glimpse, I guess you'd say, of the creative process and coming up with what they have in mind, what you want the blend to be, and kind of the steps to take to get there. So it was really cool. So I appreciate that they included me in that. It was a pretty big compliment for me. But anyway, if you take a whiff of the wrapper. It's got a little bit, kind of woody, light wood, like a cedar. Almost like a caramel sweetness. Light pepper. Not even a pepper, but like a spice. Like a baking spice. I don't know what you'd call that. Baking spice. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fire this one up with my morning coffee. It's Sunday morning, so I'm going to kind of get back and fire this one up and try to enjoy it a little bit. And I'll be back in a few minutes, give you an update, let you know how things are going, how the profile's playing out, and so on. So again, thanks for checking us out, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so I'm back. I'm about about ½ inch into this thing, and tell you, this is not your everyday Connecticut. This thing's got some spice to it for sure. It's got some nice sweetness, kind of like a toasted bread, a little honey on it, almost kind of sweetness to it. It's definitely got some spice, like a bright spice, like a white pepper spice. More of the heat of a spice than the pepper flavor, if that makes sense. Definitely on the retro. It hits kind of right in the front of the nose. Spice settles in the middle of the tongue, but I mean the spice is the big flavor so far. I'll take a puff here. Yeah, definitely a lot of spice. It's actually kind of mellowing out a little bit as we get on. You can see the burns looking pretty good, nice and straight. A little wonky there, but not too bad. Ash is hanging on pretty strong. I'm only about 10 minutes into this thing, so I'm thinking I'm only going to get about 45, maybe 50 minutes out of it. Great cigar great size for the morning or whatever, lunch break, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to go enjoy this a little bit more, and then I'll be back. Hey, back again. About halfway through. Just about to the first band there. Spice has calmed down a lot. Which I think is a good thing. There's some kind of almond, a little bit of almond, vanilla notes. I know they mention toasted marshmallow on the AKA website as something that you might pick out. I could see where you combine that with the kind of toasted bread notes I was getting earlier. Has kind of it has a toasty sweetness. So I guess you could say toasted marshmallow would be kind of a good way to describe it. The spice is still, it's mellowed, but it's still hanging on. I mean, it lingers on the tongue a little bit. It's definitely still there on the retro. Medium body cigar for me. This isn't mild at all. It was never mild. It didn't start out mild, and it's not there now. But it's nice. It's definitely something you can have kind of any time of the day. I wouldn't have it after a big meal or anything, but it can stand up to, you know, a nice coffee, nice dark roast. I'm having water. I know I said I was going to have my coffee with it, but doing a review, I try to go with the water. But anyway, I'm enjoying it so far, halfway through. So I'll be back probably in another few minutes, and well, it's not going to seem like minutes to you, just be seconds. But anyway, this is the problem with me doing video, is I'll ramble. Yeah, so I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll wrap it up. Alright, I just nubbed out my first AKA Solace Bliss Petite Corona. Smoked for about 45 minutes. Good smoke. From start to finish, it was enjoyable. It was spicy at the beginning. Sweetness picked up towards the end. The spice never really went away. It always kind of settled in the background. It's definitely there in the retro the whole time. Not your average Connecticut, that's for sure. You can have it in the morning with a coffee. You can have it in the afternoon. I wouldn't have it after a big meal or anything like that. I don't know if it would stand up. It's definitely a medium body, medium flavor profile for sure. Enjoyable. I liked it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I normally don't have the patience for Connecticut's for whatever reason. Mild cigars tend to bore me a little bit. You know, a lot of people say it's like you're not smoking anything. And some of them are like that. This one's definitely not like that. I would recommend it to just about anybody. Might not even recommend it to somebody who doesn't really smoke that much. It might be a little bit heavy for them, maybe. I don't know. That might be being a little conservative, but anyway, I really enjoyed it. Another winner, I think, for the AKA boys. Jay's got a good thing going over there. The Respect is still my favorite. That's the Respect in the, I forget which size it was. I can't remember the name of it, but that was my favorite for sure. But this is a nice one. I would rank it right up there with the hybrid. Great flavors. So I would definitely recommend it. Check it out. If you haven't checked out any of the AKA stuff, you can find them at akacigars.com. Today at 4 p.m. Pacific, Jay Lundy will be on with us on Cigar Chat. We're going to have some swag to give away, some samplers, including the Solace. Have the hybrids and the Respect in there for you to try as well. So be sure to check it out. You got to be there to win. Again, thanks for all the support. Appreciate it, and take care.